Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to my Total Drama versus Disventure Camp Brant Steele that I was talking about within the last several weeks. After a couple weeks of not doing it due to busyness, I was doing it last week. However, I had to stop because I had a graduation to go to, so I wasn't able to finish, but it was going so well too. There was a handgun alliance and other stuff, but hopefully this time it goes better. So yeah. So so we're gonna redo the Total Drama versus Disventure Camp Brant Steele. It's finally here. This is my first ever Brant Steele with Total Drama characters, so this is pretty much gonna be a special one. So I hope you're all enjoying this. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Also, I'm in a sub season. I have to work with somebody, so if I'm quiet at parts, we're just talking. So keep that in mind. So I think this Brant Steele will be a lot of fun. It will be long, so this will be one of my long Brant Steels. But this is a special Brant Steele because this week's Brant Steele is going to be a special one because we have Total Drama characters. I do hope to use Total Drama characters again for future Brant Steels in the future, so stay tuned for that as well. So I think that'll be pretty nice. So, and yes, if you look at the sidebar, I have two new handgun images. I actually screenshotted them from episode 20. So, well, yeah, I did. I screenshotted them from episode 20. So, they're very cute. So, I got them on Sunday, by the way, and happy to finally have them. So, I decided to change it up a little bit. So let's introduce our teams. So I have chosen the Total Drama skin. It is not a Survivor skin because if you look, it says Total Drama Island. This is the first time this is my first time ever using the Total Drama skin in a Brant Steele. This is the very first Brant Steele that's not a Survivor Brant Steele on this channel. So this is the very first time we're using the Disventure can't. Or no, my God. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to somebody. Anyways, these are our teams. So this is my very first time using the Total Drama Brant Steele. Oh yeah, this is my very first time using the Total Drama skin on Brant Steele. So I might use it again in the future. My friend did find a Total Drama action one. If it works, maybe I'll use it sometime. I don't know where he found it, but it's not on here. It's not on the main page. But I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. This is a special Brant Steele, and this is the first Brant Steele of June 2026, so I hope you all enjoy it. So, so I hope you're all looking forward to this. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. This is the first time we're doing a non-survivor Brant Steele, so it's going to be very cool and special. I hope to use the Total Drama skin in the future for future Brant Steels again. So I will definitely use the Total Drama skin again in the future for future Brant Steels, so stay tuned for that. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, sorry, we're just chatting about something. Yeah, they both did well. So let's introduce the teams, shall we? So let's start with Team Total Drama. These guys are from Total Drama, of course. So I actually picked favorites of mine. Maybe I should have done some more males for Total Drama, so first up we have Chase. Chase is a Total Drama Island reboot contestant, so welcome, Chase. Then we have Dawn from Revenge of the Island. I should have chosen at least one Pocket 2 Island character. I just never did, sadly. And then we have Emma. She's Chase's girlfriend from the reboot. And then we have Izzy, one of my favorite Total Drama characters of all time. We have Julia, also from the Total Drama Island reboot. And then we have Kitty from Redonkulous Race, because I like her. She's one of my favorites. Lindsay, another absolute favorite of mine. We have Mike. We have Mike from the Revenge of the Island. We have Taylor, who is also from we have Taylor, who's also from Redonkulous Race. Her partner is Kelly, and Kitty's partner is Emma. No, not the Emma that's on here already. The other Emma, it's her sister. And then we have Tyler, who is my favorite male character in the whole entire franchise. I love Tyler. He's an amazing dude. I love everything about him. He's so silly. He's just a sweet gentleman. And I love Lindsay X Tyler so much. You know that I do. Very sweet. That and Ozzy are my two favorite ones, but they're both really good, so. And we have Zoe. Zoe looks a lot like Lake. They both are redheadeds with flowers on top of their heads. I could totally see a friendship from them. Zoe's really cool. She's Mike's girlfriend from Revenge of the Island. So there you have it, Team Total Drama. And now let's meet Team Disventure Camp. So for this one, I chose 4 characters from each of the seasons. So I chose 4 characters from actually no, 3 characters, my bad. But 2 people from season 5 because of the number. There's only 11 people per team. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah. 3 people from each season and 2 people from season 5. So first up, we have Aiden from season 2. And he also competed in All-Stars and season 5. Season 5, he did not do well. The first time he did not make merge in the season. Well, it makes sense because he made merge the other 2 times. We have Ara, who's currently the villain for the fans. She's seducing Nura to be her girlfriend, which is just not good for her. Not good for Dunia because she's jealous. If you don't believe me, see the previous episode. How do we tell her? How do we tell her? Oh boy. And then we have Ashley from season 1, and she also competed in season 3. We have Benji, who got robbed, absolutely got robbed this season. I don't know what they were thinking. That was just a bad idea. You need to think better, y'all. So Benji, he got robbed, and he's the best friend of Hannah. And, he's a really funny character. He got robbed. Hopefully they bring him back for a future season and he gets even farther. We gotta really hope, so let's just hope. And then we have Bruno, who also got robbed. Wow. I am currently having the Hannah curse in season 5 right now because Aiden, Anastasia, Benji and Bruno are all out. Lake, Rosa, and Ren are the only ones so far. So, it's kind of stupid. So, it kind of sucks. And then we have Gabby. Gabby's a popular contestant. Um, it looks like she might make merge all 3 times, but we'll just have to see what happens. And then we have Hannah. I talk about her a lot because she's my second queen, Lake being first, and they're both next to each other. I love everything about her. Sharon, I don't think anyone's gonna know what that place is. Oh no. How do we tell her? And then Lake, my absolute favorite character in the whole entire show. Love everything about her. I really hope she does good this season. And I have confidence that she will do really good. I believe in her. And then we have Logan, another guy that I talk about a whole lot. Hannah's sweet boyfriend. Love the dude, but I wish he didn't get a lot of hate. Because I do not hate him. And then we have Tess. I thought Tess was a nice choice as well. And then Tom. Obvious. Tom's a I don't know why Tom is still in. I think Jared just favoritizes him. Because he's still in. You think he should have been out instead of Benji. That's the issue. Tom should have been out instead of Benji. It should have been that way. Not deserved. Still upset about it, and I will continue to do so. But yeah, those are the teams. So, we're going to have a lot of fun with this Brant Steele. I don't know if my friend's going to join us or not. He's been really busy today, so... He said we were calling, but nothing happened, so I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we got the teams introduced. They're all going to be competing back at Camp Wawanakwa with Chris McLean and Chef Hatchet as the hosts. We're going to see how this goes. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get started. Relationships on Team Total Drama. Julia and Emma feel mutual extreme hatreds towards one another. Tyler and Lindsay feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Aw, how sweet. Emma and Chase feel a mutual unbreakable relationship toward one another. They're a couple too. Lindsay and Izzy feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Izzy and Dawn feel mutual small bond towards one another. Zoe and Lindsay feel a mutual slight bond towards one another. Kitty feels slight dislike towards Chase. Tyler and Chase feel a mutual slight bond toward one another. Kitty and Julia feel mutual dislike towards one another. Zoe and Chase feel a mutual slight bond toward one another. Okay. And now the relationships on Total... Oh my god. Do they know me? Do they know me so well? Do they know everything? I think so. Anyways, back to this thing. Benji and Ara feel mutual extreme hatreds towards one another. Logan and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship. It's obvious. They're meant for each other. They deserve it. Tom and Ara feel mutual extreme hatreds. Geez, I wonder why. Gabby feels extreme hatreds towards Ara. Ara and Aiden feel mutual extreme hatreds towards one another. Tom and Gabby feel mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Aiden feel mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Benji feel mutual strong bond towards one another. Hannah feels a strong bond towards Benji. Ara feels strong dislike towards Gabby. Ara, what are you doing, woman? What are you doing? Sitting ducks. This challenge is done in 3 parts. In part 1, campers must jump off a 1,000-foot high cliff into the water, which is infested with psychotic man-eating sharks. In the dangerous water is a small safe zone for campers to jump into. Campers who do not jump must wear a chicken hat for the remainder of the day. The team with more jumpers receives 4 wagons to help them with the next part of the challenge. In part 2, teams must take 4 crates back to camp and open them with their teeth. Ugh. In part 3, teams must take the supplies from their crates and build a hot tub. The team with the better hot tub, as decided by Chris McLean, the host, wins invincibility and gets to keep their hot tub. Julia, Taylor, and Zoe don't jump and must wear chicken hats. Ashley doesn't jump and she also must wear a chicken hat. Team Disventure Camp gets the wagons. Chris deems that Team Disventure Camp's hot tub is better. Team Disventure Camp wins invincibility. Events. Dawn is impressing the rest of the team. Dawn and Tyler bond strongly. Izzy and Taylor bond slightly. We have a big alliance with Dawn, Emma, Izzy, Lindsay, Mike, and Tyler. We have a big alliance with Chase, with 3 people not included in it. We have Chase, Dawn, Emma, Izzy, Julia, Kitty, Mike, and Zoe. And now the targets. Taylor is targeting Julia. Taylor considers Julia somewhat weak. Chase is targeting Taylor. Chase does not like Taylor. Tyler is targeting Zoe. Tyler has a slightly negative opinion about Zoe and considers her a little weak. Team Disventure Camp events. Logan and Tess bond strongly. Ashley and Gabby bond strongly. Ara is impressing the rest of the team. Tess and Tom form an alliance. Welcome, Total Drama, to your first elimination ceremony. So, in Total Drama, they do it differently. They give out marshmallows. They give marshmallows to each camper, and whoever doesn't receive one is eliminated. They do it differently how in Survivor and Disventure Camp do it. In Survivor and Disventure Camp, they write the names down, but here they do marshmallows. They wanted to try something different, I guess. Anyways, I have 10 marshmallows. One of you will not be getting one. If I call your name, you are safe and you can get your marshmallow. If you do not receive a marshmallow, you must immediately return to the dock of shame to catch the boat of losers and leave. That means you're out of the contest and you can't come back ever, which turned out to be a lie later on. The marshmallows go to. The first marshmallow goes to Mike. The second marshmallow goes to Kitty. The third marshmallow goes to Izzy. The fourth marshmallow goes to Tyler. The fifth marshmallow goes to Lindsay. The sixth marshmallow goes to Dawn. The seventh marshmallow goes to Emma. Chase, Julia, Taylor, and Zoe have not yet received a marshmallow. The eighth marshmallow goes to Chase. The ninth marshmallow goes to Zoe. One marshmallow left. First person voted out of Total Drama versus Disventure Camp. The last marshmallow goes to Julia. That means Taylor is eliminated. Chase voted for Taylor. Dawn voted for Taylor. Emma voted for Julia. Izzy voted for Taylor. Julia voted for Taylor. Kitty voted for Taylor. Lindsay voted for Julia. Mike voted for Taylor. Taylor voted for Julia. Tyler voted for Zoe. Zoe voted for Tyler. Okay, episode 2. Here are the alliances. Emma and Chase feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tyler feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Julia and Emma feel mutual, extreme hatreds towards one another. Tyler and Lindsay feel mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lindsay and Izzy feel a mutual, strong bond towards one another. Emma feels a medium bond towards Dawn. Julia and Dawn feel a mutual medium bond towards one another. Mike feels a medium bond towards Dawn. Dawn feels a small bond towards Tyler. Lindsay and Dawn feel a mutual small bond towards one another. Tess and Tom with their alliance. Ara feels extreme hatreds towards Benji. Tom and Gabby feel mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Benji feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Ara feels extreme hatreds towards Gabby. Tom and Ara feel mutual, extreme hatreds towards one another. Logan and Hannah feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another, as it should. Lake and Hannah feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Aiden feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Bruno feel a mutual, strong bond towards one another. Ara and Aiden feel mutual, strong dislike towards one another. The Awake-a-thon. This challenge is done in 3 parts. In part 1, campers must run 20 kilometers around a lake. In part 2, all campers who finish the run by dinner time will be treated to a feast. In a surprise turn of events, it is revealed that for the 3rd part of the challenge, the last team to have at least 1 camper awake will win invincibility. If both teams have campers awake after 24 hours, they will be read fairy tales while a man dressed as a pink sheep plays the harp. I'm assuming that's Chef Hatchet. If both teams still have campers awake after 85 hours, the eliminated campers are sent away while the remaining campers are read the History of Canada, a pop-up book. Aiden, Ashley, Benji, Bruno, Gabby, Hannah, Kitty, Lindsay, Logan, Mike, Tess, Tom, and Tyler complete Part 1 and are treated to the Part 2 feast. Part 3 begins. Zoe from Team Total Drama falls asleep. Gabby from Team Disventure Camp falls asleep. Lindsay falls asleep. Kitty falls asleep. Julia falls asleep. Hannah falls asleep. Chase falls asleep. Aiden falls asleep. Ashley falls asleep. Mike falls asleep. Lake falls asleep. Tess falls asleep. Logan falls asleep. Bruno falls asleep. Izzy falls asleep. Tom falls asleep. Emma falls asleep. Ara falls asleep. Dawn falls asleep. Benji falls asleep. Tyler remains awake. That means Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Okay, events. Emma has a major meltdown. Mike and Zoe bond slightly. Kitty leaves the alliance, and she forms a new alliance with Zoe. Bruno and Hannah bond strongly. Ara and Gabby have a small fight. Hannah and Tom bond slightly. Tess leaves the alliance, which is a waste of time because she just joins an alliance with Tom again. That makes no sense. How does that work? Weird. Lake is targeting Gabby. Lake considers Gabby somewhat weak. Ara is targeting Aiden. Ara extremely despises Aiden. Ashley is targeting Tom. Ashley has a slightly negative opinion about Tom. Tom is targeting Ara. Tom extremely despises Ara. Welcome back, Disventure Camp. I have 10 marshmallows. If you receive a marshmallow, if I hand you a marshmallow, you are safe. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Tom, Tess, Logan, Hannah, Lake, Bruno, Ashley. Aiden, Ara, Benji, and Gabby have not yet received a marshmallow. 3 left. Benji, Gabby, and the final marshmallow goes to Aiden. Ara must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Ara is eliminated. Aiden voted for Ara. Ara voted for Aiden. Ashley voted for Ara. Benji voted for Ara. Bruno voted for Ara. Gabby voted for Ara. Hannah voted for Ara. Lake voted for Ara. Logan voted for Ara. Tess voted for Aiden. Tom voted for Ara. Okay. Episode 3. Alliances. Tyler feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Julia and Emma feel mutual extreme hatred towards one another. Tyler and Lindsay feel a mutual unbreakable bond towards one another. Emma and Chase feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Lindsay and Izzy feel a strong mutual bond towards one another. Emma feels a medium bond towards Dawn. Julia and Dawn feel a mutual medium bond towards one another. Mike feels a medium bond towards Dawn. Dawn feels a medium bond towards Tyler. Zoe and Mike feel a mutual small bond towards one another. Tess and Tom still have an alliance, which is weird. Tom and Gabby feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Benji feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Hannah and Benji feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Bruno feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Aiden feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tess and Lake feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Logan and Bruno feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Tom and Hannah feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Dodge brawl. In a classic schoolyard game, teams compete in a game of dodgeball. If a camper is hit, they are out. But if they catch the ball, the thrower is out and the catcher gets to bring a team member onto the court. Campers can hold one ball to deflect another, but if their ball is knocked out of their hands, they're out. Each round, 5 campers from each team will compete, but anyone can be called onto the court when a ball is caught. In each round, the last team to have at least 1 camper left will win the round. The first team to win 3 rounds wins invincibility. Game 1 is Dawn, Emma, Julia, Kitty, Tyler versus Benji, Bruno, Hannah, Lake, and Tess. Okay. Team Disventure Camp wins the round. They have 1 point. Game 2 is Dawn, Emma, Kitty, Mike, Tyler versus Ashley, Bruno, Gabby, Hannah, and Logan. And Team Disventure Camp wins the round. They have 2 points. Game 3 is Chase, Dawn, Kitty, Mike, Tyler versus Ashley, Benji, Lake, Logan, and Tom. Team Total Drama wins the round. They have 1 point. 1 to 4. Or 1 to 2. Game 4 is Emma, Izzy, Lindsay, Mike, Zoe versus Bruno, Hannah, Lake, Logan, and Tom. Team Total Drama wins the round. Game 5 is Chase, Izzy, Julia, Lindsay, Tyler versus Aiden, Benji, Bruno, Tess, and Tom. Team Disventure Camp wins the round. Team Disventure Camp wins invincibility. Lindsay and Tyler bond strongly. Dawn and Emma have a small fight. Izzy leaves the alliance. Mike is targeting Kitty. Mike has a slightly negative opinion about Kitty. Julia is targeting Lindsay. Julia considers Lindsay somewhat weak. Zoe is targeting Izzy. Zoe does not like Izzy. Dawn is targeting Emma. Dawn considers Emma somewhat weak. Tyler is targeting Julia. Tyler does not like Julia. Lindsay is targeting Chase. Lindsay does not like Chase. Benji and Hannah bond strongly. A new alliance with Benji, Hannah, Logan, and Tom form. Aw, Tom, you should be out of that. Okay, welcome back, Team Total Drama. I have 9 marshmallows. If I hand you a marshmallow, you are safe. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Zoe, Mike, Izzy, Tyler, Emma, Kitty. Chase, Dawn, Julia, and Lindsay have not yet received a marshmallow. Dawn, Chase, and the final marshmallow goes to Lindsay. Julia is eliminated. She must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Chase voted for Lindsay. Dawn voted for Lindsay. Emma voted for Julia. Izzy voted for Julia. Julia voted for Lindsay. Kitty voted for Julia. Lindsay voted for Chase. Mike voted for Lindsay. Tyler voted for Julia. Zoe voted for Julia. Episode 4. Here are the alliances. Tyler and Lindsay feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lindsay and Izzy feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tyler feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Emma and Chase feel a mutual, strong bond towards one another. Mike feels a strong bond towards Dawn. Kitty feels medium dislike towards Emma. Dawn feels a medium bond towards Tyler. Zoe and Mike feel a mutual, strong bond towards one another. Emma feels a small bond towards Dawn. Tyler and Mike feel a mutual, medium dislike towards one another. Here are the alliances. Hannah and Benji feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tom and Gabby feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Bruno feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Aiden feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Hannah feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Benji feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Hannah feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tom feels an unbreakable relationship towards Hannah. Logan and Bruno feel a mutual, unbreakable relationship towards one another. Hannah feels an unbreakable relationship towards Tom. The talent show. Teams are given 8 hours to select 3 campers with the best acts on their team to represent them in an upcoming talent contest. The team with the best overall rating, as decided by Chef Hatchet, wins invincibility. Team Total Drama selects Emma, Izzy, and Lindsay, and Team Disventure Camp selects Aiden, Gabby, and Logan. Chef Hatchet gives the win to Emma, Izzy, and Lindsay. Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Dawn and Kitty have a major fight. Kitty and Mike bond slightly. Mike and Tyler bond strongly. Tyler leaves the alliance. Ashley and Benji have a major fight. Lake is impressing the rest of the team. Aiden and Benji bond strongly. Tess is targeting Bruno. Tess strongly dislikes Bruno. Hannah is targeting Ashley. Hannah has a slightly negative opinion about Ashley and considers her a little weak. Logan is targeting Gabby. Logan considers Gabby somewhat weak. Ashley is targeting Aiden. Ashley does not like Aiden. Gabby is targeting Logan. Gabby considers Logan somewhat weak. Benji is targeting Lake. Benji, how could you? Why? Benji considers Lake somewhat weak. Benji, I got my eye on you. Welcome back, campers. I have 9 marshmallows. If you do not receive one, you are out, and you must board the dock of shame. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Tom, Tess, Logan, Benji, Lake, Bruno. Aiden, Ashley, Gabby, and Hannah have not yet received marshmallows. Hannah, Aiden, and the final marshmallow goes to Gabby. Ashley is eliminated. She must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Aiden voted for Ashley. Ashley voted for Aiden. Benji voted for Ashley. Bruno voted for Gabby. Gabby voted for Aiden. Hannah voted for Ashley. Lake voted for Gabby. Logan voted for Gabby. Tess voted for Aiden. Tom voted for Ashley. Okay. Episode 5. Alliances. Tyler feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Lindsay and Izzy feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Emma and Chase feel a mutual... It's so hard to read these, seriously. Mike feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Mike and Kitty feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Tyler and Lindsay feel a mutual strong bond towards one another. Zoe feels a medium bond towards Mike. Dawn feels a medium bond towards Tyler. Kitty feels medium dislike towards Emma. Tyler feels medium dislike towards Izzy. Alliances. Hannah feels an unbreakable relationship towards Lake. Bruno feels an unbreakable relationship towards Lake. Aiden feels an unbreakable relationship towards Lake. Gabby feels an unbreakable relationship towards Tom. Hannah and Benji feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake feels an unbreakable relationship towards Bruno. Tom feels an unbreakable relationship towards Gabby. Lake feels an unbreakable relationship towards Aiden. Tess and Lake feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tom and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Camp out. Teams must spend the night in a forest. All their essential needs are at separate camps, which they must find using a map and compass. In the morning, the first team back for breakfast wins invincibility and junk food. Team Disventure Camp makes it back first. They win invincibility. Mike is impressing the rest of the team. Chase and Izzy bond slightly. Mike and Zoe have a major fight. Dawn leaves the alliance. Tyler is targeting Izzy. Tyler strongly dislikes Izzy. Lindsay is targeting Chase. Lindsay considers Chase somewhat weak. Emma is targeting Tyler. Emma does not like Tyler. Zoe is targeting Dawn. Zoe considers Dawn somewhat weak. Chase is targeting Lindsay. Chase strongly dislikes Lindsay. Izzy is targeting Zoe. Izzy strongly dislikes Zoe. Aiden and Lake bond strongly. Gabby and Tess have a small fight. The alliance between Tess and Tom dissolves. Oh no. Welcome back, Team Total Drama. I have 8 marshmallows. If you do not receive one, you are eliminated and must board the boat of losers. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Lindsay, Tyler, Emma, Kitty, Mike. Chase, Dawn, Izzy, and Zoe have not yet received a marshmallow. Izzy, Dawn, and the final marshmallow goes to Chase. Zoe is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Chase voted for Dawn. Dawn voted for Zoe. Emma voted for Zoe. Izzy voted for Zoe. Kitty voted for Chase. Lindsay voted for Chase. Mike voted for Zoe. Tyler voted for Zoe. Zoe voted for Dawn. Okay. Episode 6. Here are the alliances. Emma and Chase feel mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Kitty feels an unbreakable relationship towards Mike. Mike feels an unbreakable relationship towards Kitty. Tyler feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Lindsay and Izzy feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Mike feels an unbreakable relationship towards Dawn. Emma feels a strong bond towards Mike. Dawn feels a strong bond towards Mike. Tyler feels medium dislike towards Lindsay. Kitty feels medium dislike towards Emma. Still have an alliance. Lake feels an unbreakable relationship towards Aiden. Hannah and Benji feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tess and Lake feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Logan and Benji feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake feels an unbreakable relationship towards Bruno. Logan feels an unbreakable relationship towards Lake. Aiden feels an unbreakable relationship towards Lake. Logan and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Tom and Gabby feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Lake and Hannah feel a mutual unbreakable relationship towards one another. Phobia factor. Campers must face their worst fears. Each camper who can successfully overcome their fear earns a point for their team. The team with the most points wins invincibility. Since Team Disventure Camp has 9 members to 8, one camper on Team Total Drama will compete twice. The challenge begins. Dawn fails to overcome her fear. It is a 0-0 tie. Lake fails to overcome her fear. Chase fails to overcome his fear. Aiden overcomes his fear and scores a point for Team Disventure Camp. Team Disventure Camp lead 1-0. Mike overcomes his fear and scores a point for Team Total Drama. It is a 1-1 tie. Logan fails to overcome his fear. Izzy overcomes her fear and scores a point for Team Total Drama. Bruno fails to overcome his fear. Lindsay overcomes her fear and scores a point for Team Total Drama. Gabby fails to overcome her fear. Kitty overcomes her fear and scores a point for Team Total Drama. Benji fails to overcome his fear. Mike fails to overcome his fear. Tess overcomes her fear and scores a point for Team Disventure Camp. Emma overcomes her fear and scores a point for Team Total Drama. Hannah fails to overcome her fear. Team Total Drama clinched with a score of 5-2. Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Emma and Mike have a major fight. Dawn leaves the alliance, and a new alliance with Dawn, Kitty, and Tyler form. Benji and Bruno bond strongly. Gabby and Hannah find something in common. Tess is impressing the rest of the team. A new alliance with Bruno, Lake, and Tess form. Benji is targeting Lake. Benji, I am watching you. She's not weak. Tess is targeting Tom. Tess does not like Tom and considers him somewhat weak. Logan is targeting Gabby. Logan strongly dislikes Gabby. Hannah is targeting Aiden. Hannah considers Aiden a little weak. Lake is targeting Benji. Yeah, wow, they're both targeting each other. Lake strongly dislikes Benji. Gabby is targeting Logan. Gabby strongly dislikes Logan. Tom is targeting Tess. Tom has a slightly negative opinion about Tess and considers her a little weak. Welcome back, y'all. I have 8 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you must board the boat of losers. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Logan, Lake, Aiden, Bruno, Tess. Benji, Gabby, Hannah, and Tom have not yet received a marshmallow. Hannah, Benji, and the final marshmallow goes to Tom. Gabby is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Aiden, Benji, and Bruno voted for Gabby. Gabby voted for Tom. Hannah voted for Gabby. Lake voted for Benji. Logan voted for Gabby. Tess voted for Tom. Tom voted for Gabby. Episode 7. Here are the alliances. Emma and Chase feel a mutual unbreak. Okay. Reading these are hard, so I'm just going to just go through them. And here are the alliances and relationships for Team Disventure Camp. Canoe trip. Teams must paddle out to Boney Island using designated canoes. Once there, teams must portage their canoes across the center of the island to the other side. Once on the other side, teams must build a rescue fire, which will be judged. Then teams will canoe back home. The first team to bring their canoes back to the start will win invincibility. Team Disventure Camp reach Boney Island. Team Total Drama reach Boney Island. Team Total Drama reach the other side of Boney Island. Team Disventure Camp reach the other side of Boney Island. Team Total Drama successfully build a rescue fire. Team Total Drama make it back to the starting line. Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Chase and Dawn bond strongly. Dawn and Izzy have a minor disagreement. Chase and Izzy have a minor disagreement. Kitty leaves the alliance. Lake and Logan have a small fight. Hannah and Tess bond strongly. Tess leaves the alliance. Tom is targeting Tess. Tom has a slightly negative opinion about Tess and considers her a little weak. Tess is targeting Tom. Tess strongly dislikes Tom. Lake is targeting Benji. Lake strongly dislikes Benji. Aiden is targeting Logan. Aiden likes Logan, but believes him to be the weakest link. Bruno is targeting Aiden. Bruno likes Aiden, but believes him to be the weakest link. Benji is targeting Lake. Benji does not like Lake. Benji, that's not nice. Welcome back, Team Disventure Camp. I have 7 marshmallows. If you do not get one, you must go on the boat of losers. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Hannah, Lake, Tess, Bruno, Logan. Aiden, Benji, and Tom have not yet received a marshmallow. Aiden. And the final marshmallow goes to Benji. Tom is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. That's how it should have been. That's how it should have been in episode 10. That is how it should have been. See, this Brant Steele knows. This Brant Steele knows. Good job, Brant Steele. That's how it should have been. No hate, Tom, but honestly, that's how it should have been. It would have been obvious. Aiden voted for Tom. Benji voted for Tom. Bruno voted for Tom. Hannah voted for Tom. Lake voted for Benji. Logan voted for Tom. Tess voted for Tom. Tom voted for Benji. Episode 8. Here are the alliances and the relationships. Here are the alliances and the relationships. Paintball deer hunt. Campers from each team are divided into 2 roles, hunters and deer. Hunters must shoot deer of the opposite team, while deer must evade opposing hunters. If a deer is shot by any hunter, they are eliminated. The last team with deer still alive wins invincibility. Team Total Drama. Chase, Emma, and Izzy are the 4 hunters, and the deer on the team are Dawn, Kitty, Mike, and Tyler. Disventure Camp has 3 hunters, which are Hannah, Lake, and Tess. Pretty much, the girls are the hunters, and the boys are the deer. Emma shoots Aiden from Team Disventure Camp. Lake shoots Tyler from Team Total Drama. Lindsay shoots Logan. Hannah shoots Kitty. Emma shoots Benji. Chase shoots Bruno. Dawn shoots Mike. Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Emma and Lindsay bond strongly. Emma have a major meltdown. Emma is impressing the rest of the team. Lake is impressing the rest of the team. Bruno and Lake find something in common. Aiden is targeting Logan. Aiden considers Logan somewhat weak. Bruno is targeting Tess. Bruno does not like Tess. Tess is targeting Bruno. Tess extremely despises Bruno. Lake is targeting Benji. Lake strongly dislikes Benji. Benji is targeting Aiden. Benji likes Aiden, but believes him to be the weakest link. Welcome back, Team Disventure Camp. I have 6 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you must board. Hold on a minute. Hold on, I need to read this from someone. Sorry about that. I was reading something. Anyways. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Logan, Bruno, Lake, Tess. Aiden, Benji, and Hannah have not yet received a marshmallow. Hannah. And the final marshmallow goes to Benji. Aiden is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Aiden voted for Benji. Benji, Bruno, and Hannah voted for Aiden. Lake voted for Benji. Logan voted for Aiden. Tess voted for Benji. Okay, episode 9. Alliances. Relationships. Team Disventure Camp. Alliances. Relationships. Hell's Kitchen. Teams must create a 3-course meal to be judged by Chris McLean. Each team must also appoint a head chef who will create the theme of the meal and oversee their progress. The team with the best meal wins invincibility and a 5-star dinner under the stars. Team Total Drama appoint Emma as head chef. Team Disventure Camp appoint Bruno as head chef. Team Total Drama wins invincibility. Dang, Disventure Camp, you gotta step up your game. You're being the fans and Team Victory here. Dawn and Kitty find something in common. Dawn and Emma have a small fight. Mike is impressing the rest of the team. Lake and Tess bond strongly. Bruno has a major meltdown. Benji and Bruno have a small fight. A new alliance with Lake and Tess form. Logan is targeting Bruno. Logan likes Bruno, but is least aligned with him. Lake is targeting Benji. Lake strongly dislikes Benji. Benji is targeting Lake. Benji considers Lake somewhat weak. Bruno is targeting Tess. Bruno does not like Tess. Team Disventure Camp, welcome back. I have 5 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you must board the boat of losers because you're eliminated. The campers receiving marshmallows go to Logan, Bruno, Hannah, Tess. Benji and Lake have not yet received a marshmallow. The final marshmallow goes to Lake. Benji is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame. Oh, that was so close. Benji voted for Lake. Bruno voted for Benji. Hannah voted for Tess. Lake voted for Benji. Logan voted for Lake. Tess voted for Benji. Okay. Alliances. Relationships. Team Disventure Camp. Alliances. Oh, look. We have a handgun alliance because Tom got out. I forgot about that. Woo! Handgun. Let's go. Love you. And relationships. Okay, this one's a lot of reading. Get ready. Extreme trust building. There are 3 main challenges centered around trust. Each challenge must be completed by 2 members from each team. Instead of campers choosing their partners, they are divided by Chris McLean. For the first challenge, 2 campers from each team compete in an extreme freehand rock climbing challenge where they must decide who will climb the mountain and who will harness the climber and hold their slack. On the base and side of the mountain are rusty nails, slippery oil slicks, mild explosives, and a water gun filled with habanero pepper sauce. The first camper to reach the top wins the challenge for their team. For the second challenge, 2 campers from each team compete in an extreme cooking challenge where they must decide who will cook and who will eat. The cooks must prepare fugu sashimi, a dish which can be lethally poisonous if it is not prepared properly, while the other 2 must taste their partner's dish. The camper that is poisoned the least wins the challenge for their team. The final challenge is broken down into 3 blind challenges. In the first blind challenge, 2 campers from each team compete in the blind William Tell, where they must decide who will stand and who will toss. The campers who stand will have an arrow placed on top of their head as their partner tries to knock the arrow off with an apple while blindfolded. The first camper to knock the arrow off their partner's head wins the challenge for their team. In the second blind challenge, 2 campers from each team compete in the blind trapeze, where they must decide who will jump and who will swing. The jumpers must wait on a platform until their partner tells them to jump, at which point the swingers must catch their partner. The catcher who successfully catches their partner the fastest wins the challenge for their team. In the final blind challenge, 2 campers from each team compete in the blind toboggan race, where they must decide who will drive and who will navigate. The driver is blindfolded as they steer the toboggan, while the navigator shouts directions. Starting on top of a mountain riddled with mild explosives, the first pair to reach the base of the mountain wins the challenge for their team. The team that wins the most blind challenges wins the third challenge. The team that wins the most challenges wins invincibility. Chase and Tyler compete for total drama. Hannah and Lake compete. Oh, nice! Yay! Good job, queens! Second challenge, Dawn and Kitty compete. Bruno and Lake compete. Dawn and Kitty score a point. Izzy and Mike compete. Hannah and Tess compete. Hannah and Tess win. Part 2. Emma and Lindsay compete. Bruno and Logan compete. Bruno and Logan win for Team Disventure Camp. Team Disventure Camp clinched the third challenge with 2 wins. Team Disventure Camp receives a point, and they are in the lead 2-1. Team Disventure Camp finally won immunity. Finally. Izzy and Mike find something in common. Chase and Mike bond strongly. Chase is targeting Kitty. Chase extremely despises Kitty. Tyler is targeting Izzy. Tyler extremely despises Izzy. Kitty is targeting Chase. Kitty extremely despises Chase. Izzy is targeting Tyler. Izzy extremely despises Tyler. Lake and Logan bond slightly. Bruno has a major meltdown. Hannah and Tess find something in common. Welcome, Team Total Drama. It's been a while. I have 7 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you're eliminated and you must board the boat of losers. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Tyler, Mike, Dawn, Lindsay, Izzy. Chase, Emma, and Kitty have not yet received a marshmallow. Emma, and the final marshmallow goes to Chase. Kitty is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Chase voted for Kitty. Dawn voted for Kitty. Emma voted for Kitty. Izzy voted for Chase. Kitty voted for Chase. Lindsay voted for Chase. Mike voted for Kitty. Tyler voted for Kitty. Okay. Alliances. Relationships for Total Drama. Yeah, he must be very busy today. We haven't called at all. He must be very busy today. Oh well. Hannigan Alliance, Bruno Lake Alliance, and Lake and Tess Alliance. And the relationships. Master Chief's Boot Camp. Teams are forced into a boot camp ran by Chef Hatchet, who has asked to be addressed as Master Chief for the occasion. Campers must follow every role and command given by Master Chief, whose goal is to make sure everyone drops out of his boot camp. If a camper wants to drop out of the boot camp, they must walk the dock of shame and ring the bell. The camper who remains in Master Chief's boot camp the longest wins invincibility for their team. Lake from Team Disventure Camp drops out. Oh man. Logan from Team Disventure Camp drops out. Mike drops out. Hannah drops out. Dawn drops out. Tess drops out. Izzy drops out. Bruno drops out. And wow, Team Total Drama back to winning. Dawn and Emma bond slightly. Izzy and Mike bond strongly. Hannah and Lake bond slightly. Lake is targeting Logan. Lake considers Logan somewhat weak. Bruno is targeting Tess. Bruno has a slightly negative opinion about Tess. Tess is targeting Bruno. Tess extremely despises Bruno. Logan is targeting Lake. Logan likes Lake, but believes her to be the weakest link. Oh no. I have 4 marshmallows. If you don't get one, board the boat of losers. Here we go. First marshmallow goes to Hannah. Lake. Tess. Bruno and Logan have not yet received a marshmallow. The final marshmallow goes to Logan. Bruno is eliminated and must board the dock of shame, or must go to the dock of shame, board the boat of losers. Bruno voted for Logan. Hannah voted for Bruno. Lake voted for Logan. Logan voted for Bruno. Tess voted for Bruno. You are down to 4 members. Hope you know that. Alright, Team Total Drama. We're on episode 12. Alliances. Relationships. Team Disventure Camp. Alliances. Relationships. Okay, another long one. More reading. Here we go. Extreme Sports Challenge. Teams compete in 3 extreme sport challenges. For the first challenge, Extreme Sofa Bed Skydiving, 1 camper from each team, as decided by production, will jump from a plane 5,000 feet above the ground in an attempt to land on their sofa bed. As the 2 campers fall, their teams can move their respective sofa beds in order to help with the landing. The first camper to land on their sofa bed wins the challenge for their team. For the second challenge, Extreme Rodeo Moose Riding, one camper from each team, as decided by production, must rodeo ride a moose for 8 seconds. If either camper falls off the moose, they will land in a pile of dirty socks from the lost and found. The camper that stays on the moose the longest wins the challenge for their team. For the final challenge, Extreme Sea-Doo Water Ski, 2 campers from each team, as decided by production, are given a role: the driver and the water skier. One at a time, drivers must race through a course while the water skier from the opposite team is attached to the driver's Sea-Doo. The water skier's goal is to collect as many opposing team flags as they can before the driver crosses the finish line, while the driver's goal is to prevent the water skier from collecting flags. The water skier who collects the most flags wins the challenge for their team. The team that wins the most challenges wins invincibility and a tricked-out multi-massage mobile shower. Tyler competes for total drama. Lake competes. And Lake scores the point. Good job, girlie. Chase and Logan compete. And Logan won. Good job. Team Disventure Camp wins invincibility. Chase and Emma bond slightly. Chase and Lindsay find something in common. Mike leaves the alliance. Chase is targeting Lindsay. Chase extremely despises Lindsay. Lindsay is targeting Chase. Lindsay extremely despises Chase. Tyler is targeting Izzy. Tyler extremely despises Izzy. Izzy is targeting Tyler. Izzy extremely despises Tyler. Logan and Tess find something in common. Lake and Logan find something in common. Hannah and Lake find something in common. Welcome, Team Total Drama. I have 6 marshmallows. If I hand you a marshmallow, you are safe. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Mike, Dawn, Emma, Lindsay. Chase, Izzy, and Tyler have not yet received a marshmallow. Chase, and the final marshmallow goes to, we're about to lose our first Season 1 Total Drama contestant. Who will it be? It is the last camper receiving a marshmallow is Tyler. Izzy is eliminated and must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Sorry, Izzy. Chase and Dawn voted for Izzy. Emma voted for Tyler. Izzy voted for Tyler. Lindsay voted for Chase. Mike voted for Izzy. Tyler voted for Izzy. Final 10. All campers have made the jury, and teams will become one next episode. Cabins have also been assigned randomly. They will compete in a food-related challenge. For Team 1, we have Dawn, Emma, Lindsay, Tess, and Tyler. Team 2 is Chase, Hannah, Lake, Logan, and Mike, so pretty much a team swap. So that's weird. Last time I did this, they called it guys and girls. Maybe they didn't do that because the ratio wasn't even. That's probably why. That makes sense. And instead of merge, they just did the genders. That's kind of how they did it. Here are the alliances and the relationships. Okay, now it's still called guys here, though, for some reason. Relationships and... okay. The brunch of disgustingness. Throughout the 9 rounds, campers will be given a 9-course meal of gross foods. Each dish could be better, worse, or just as gross than the previous, but all dishes are guaranteed to be gross. The first team to finish a dish wins that round. The team that wins the most rounds will spend 2 days at a local 5-star resort, where they'll be pampered, eat gourmet gnocchi, and be given antibiotics against anything they may have caught while participating in this challenge. Okay. Dawn and Tyler failed to finish. Team 2 scores. Dawn fails to finish. Team 2 scores. Okay, 5 members of Team 2 failed to finish. Okay, team score has a point. Dawn, Emma, and Tyler fail to finish. Team 2 scores. Lindsay and Tyler fail to finish. Team 2 scores. Tyler fails to finish. Team 2 scores again. Team 2 wins reward. Dawn and Tyler bond strongly. Lindsay and Tess have a major fight. Chase and Hannah bond strongly. Hannah and Mike have a major fight. Lake and Logan bond strongly. Okay. We are at merge. Campers are informed that all teams are officially dissolved and that it's every camper for themselves. Backed by popular audience demand, it's Tom, actually production. Also returning to camp, it's Gabby. Tom and Gabby return to the game. Oh, it should have been one of each. Welcome back, Tom and Gabby. Okay, here are the relationships and the alliance. Yeah, relationships and alliances. No pain, no gain. In random order, campers will have to spin the wheel of misfortune to determine what torture they must endure. If a camper backs down on a torture or is unable to last 10 seconds, they are eliminated. If a camper passes their torture, they move to the next round. If a camper can pass their torture without complaining, they can choose the next camper and the torture, but if their victim succeeds, they are eliminated. When only 2 remain, if the next camper passes their torture, they win the challenge, otherwise the other camper wins. The camper who lasts the longest wins invincibility and a luxurious trailer to take home at the end of the summer. Lake gets the torture. She has to be wrapped tight by a snake. She fails to complete her torture. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Emma must get a haircut with a chainsaw. She fails to complete her torture and is eliminated. Dawn must wear shoes filled with mystery goo. She fails and is eliminated. Tess must endure 1 minute of constant tickling. She passes and moves on. Mike must lay down on a bed of spikes. He passes the torture and moves on. Chase gets the next torture. He has to have all of his nose hairs pulled at once. He fails and is eliminated. Tom must get a literal mud mask. He passes and moves on. Lindsay must attempt to milk an angry bull. She passes and moves on. Hannah is next. She must listen to a new age music. She passes without complaint. Hannah chooses Tyler to do lake leeches. Tyler must sit in a barrel full of water and lake leeches. He fails and is eliminated. Gabby must sit in a pouch of a kangaroo. She fails and is eliminated. Logan has to have his head wrapped in poison ivy. He passes. Tess must jump over and onto a series of skunks and rocks. She passes and moves on. Mike must stand in front of a goal while Chef Hatchet slapshots angry snapping turtles at the camper. He fails and is eliminated. Tom must listen to his own voice. He passes his torture without complaint. I hear my own voice all the time. That would be easy for me. Tom chooses Logan to do yellow jacket. Logan must have his front covered in... Oh no. He fails and is eliminated. Lindsay must wear wooden shorts with a woodpecker pecks at them. She passes and moves on. Hannah must take water balloons to the face. She passes without complaint. Hannah chooses Tom to do You Smell. Tom must stick his head inside the kitchen garbage. He completes his torture and eliminates Hannah. Tess must be deliberated with 2 electric eels. She passes and moves on. Tom must endure strands of his hair being plucked from his head. He fails and is eliminated. Lindsay and Tess are the final 2 left. Lindsay gets the final torture. She must listen to Chef berate her. She fails. Tess wins invincibility. Good job, Tess. Chase and Lake find something in common. Tyler is targeting Lindsay. Tyler extremely despises Lindsay. Gabby is targeting Logan. Gabby strongly dislikes Logan. Hannah is targeting Mike. Hannah strongly dislikes Mike. Emma is targeting Tyler. Emma extremely despises Tyler. Mike is targeting Hannah. Mike strongly dislikes Hannah. Lindsay is targeting Chase. Lindsay extremely despises Chase. Okay, so first up, we ran out of marshmallows. I reviewed the votes, and I have to say, there's a lot of hate-ons in this group, which is awesome. While I normally protect your privacy, in the spirit of airing your dirty laundry, I'm going to go live with your confessionals. So the votes are exposed. Chase voted for Lindsay. Dawn voted for Lindsay. Emma voted for Tyler. Gabby voted for Lindsay. Hannah voted for Lindsay. Lake voted for Lindsay. Lindsay voted for Tyler. Logan voted for Lindsay. Mike voted for Lindsay. Tess voted for Lindsay. Tom voted for Tyler. Tyler voted for Lindsay. Lindsay is eliminated and must... Dang, Tyler betrayed her. Sad. Lindsay must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Bye, Lindsay. Alliances. Relationships. Lucky Key Hunt. Campers must search certain areas on the island for keys that will unlock different treasure chests, which contains different rewards and punishments, including invincibility. Before the challenge begins, campers each pull their own plank out of a bucket. Each plank depicts the location of a key. The campers have until 6 p.m. to get their keys. When time has run out, campers can open their treasure chests, but some keys do not match any of the treasure chests. Mike wins a gift basket, which also contains invincibility. Lake wins a toaster. Hannah found a dud key and wins nothing. Lake could never find a key and wins nothing. Tom could never find a key and wins nothing. Logan could never find a key and wins nothing. Tyler found a dud key and wins nothing. Dawn found a dud key and wins nothing. Chase wins a leg lamp. Emma wins chips and a can of pop. Gabby could never find a key and wins nothing. Mike wins invincibility. Logan is impressing the rest of the team. Chase and Mike bond strongly. Lake is impressing the rest of the team. Emma is targeting Tyler. Emma extremely despises Tyler. Logan is targeting Gabby. Logan strongly dislikes Gabby. Mike is targeting Hannah. Mike strongly dislikes Hannah. Dawn is targeting Logan. Dawn has a slightly negative opinion about Logan. Chase is targeting Tess. Chase considers Tess somewhat threatening. Tyler is targeting Emma. Tyler extremely despises Emma. Welcome back. I have 10 marshmallows. If you do not receive one, you must board the boat of losers. The campers receiving a marshmallow go to. The campers receiving a marshmallow are Mike, Logan, Hannah, Tess, Gabby. There's up. Elle's ready to call. Finally, there's Elle. Elle's ready to call. I'll have to tell him I'm in the middle of a Brant Steele, but Elle is finally ready to call. So I have to put him on speaker. He is finally ready to call, even though it's only going to be for an hour. He's finally ready to call. But yeah, where was I? Lake gets the 6th marshmallow. Tom gets the 7th. Chase, Dawn, Emma, and Tyler did not receive one yet. The 8th marshmallow goes to Dawn. Chase gets the 9th marshmallow. The final marshmallow goes to Tyler. Emma is eliminated. She must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. Chase voted for Tyler. Dawn voted for Emma. Emma voted for Tyler. Gabby voted for Tyler. Hannah voted for Tyler. Lake voted for Emma. Logan voted for Emma. Mike voted for Emma. Tess voted for Tyler. Tom voted for Emma. Tyler voted for Emma. We'll continue once he rings me. He'll only be here for half of this, so yeah, because there's like only 25 episodes. It's waiting on him. So I gotta finish up with the episode after this, so. We are at the final 10. I don't know how long he's gonna take, so I'll just keep going, and then when he rings me, I'll. Okay. Okay, episode 16. Relationships and alliances. Yeah, pretty much. Hide, seek, and run. The campers have 10 minutes to hide anywhere on the island. When the 10 minutes are over, Chef Hatchet will start searching. If a camper is caught, they can try to escape to home base. But if Chef Hatchet hits them with his water gun, the camper is eliminated and must help search for campers. Campers can win invincibility by being the last camper still hiding, getting to home base after Chef Hatchet finds them, or tagging any of the remaining hiding campers after being eliminated. Chase is found by Chef Hatchet. Hannah is found by Chef Hatchet. Chase makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Mike is found by Chef Hatchet. Lake is found by Chef Hatchet. Hannah is shot by Chef Hatchet's water gun. Hannah tags Tyler and wins invincibility. Tyler must tag someone now. Tess is found by Chef Hatchet. Mike makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Tess is shot by Chef Hatchet's water gun. Logan is found by Chef Hatchet. Logan makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Gabby is found by Chef Hatchet. Lake makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Dawn is found by Chef Hatchet. Dawn makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Gabby makes it to home base without getting shot and wins invincibility. Tom is the last camper hiding and wins invincibility. The challenge ends. 8 campers win invincibility. They are Chase, Dawn, Gabby, Hannah, Lake, Logan, Mike, and Tom. Gabby and Lake bond strongly. Hannah and Tom find something in common. Chase is targeting Tess. Chase does not like Tess. Hannah is targeting Tyler. Hannah has a slightly negative opinion about Tyler and considers him a small threat. Welcome. I have 9 marshmallows. If I hand you one, you are safe. They go to Tom, Mike, Lake, Hannah, Logan, Chase. Dawn, Gabby, Tess, and Tyler have not yet received a marshmallow. Gabby, Dawn, and the final marshmallow goes to Tess. Tyler is eliminated and must board the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. So all Total Drama OGs are eliminated now. Chase voted for Tess. Dawn voted for Tess. Gabby voted for Tyler. Hannah voted for Tyler. Lake voted for Tyler. So everybody except 3 people voted for Tyler. Final 8. Or wait. Final 9. Relationships. Alliances. Pretty cruel bike race. Campers must build their own bicycles, then trick them out using arts and craft supplies. Campers are informed that they will be racing the bikes. In a surprise turn of events, it is revealed that campers will draw names out of a hat, which will determine whose bike they will race on. In Part 1 of the race, anyone whose bike crosses the finish line will proceed to the next round. In Part 2 of the race, campers will ride their own bike, if it survived Part 1. This part of the race includes landmines, an oil slick, and a hazardous pool of piranhas. And another cruel twist, campers are told while the first racing camper who crosses the finish line wins invincibility, the last racing camper will be automatically eliminated. If a racing camper's bike is destroyed during the part of the race, they are technically not included and therefore cannot be eliminated. Lake selects the bike made by Hannah. Mike selects the bike made by Tess. Tom selects the bike made by Dawn. Gabby selects the bike made by Mike. Chase selects the bike made by Tom. Logan selects the bike made by Chase. Hannah selects the bike made by Logan. Aw, yay! Tess selects the bike made by Lake. Dawn selects the bike made by Gabby. Part 1 begins. Gabby crosses the finish line in the bike made by Mike. Lake crosses the finish line in the bike made by Hannah. Dawn crosses the finish line in the bike made by Gabby. Logan fails to finish in the bike made by Chase. Hannah fails. Oh no! Boo! Hannah fails to finish in the bike made by Logan. Boo! Tom fails to finish in the bike made by Dawn. Chase fails to finish in the bike made by Tom. Tess fails to finish in the bike made by Lake. Mike fails to finish in the bike made by Tess. Mike, Hannah, and Gabby compete in the second part. Part 2 begins. Gabby finishes first. Mike finishes second. Hannah fails to complete the second part and is safe as a result. Gabby wins invincibility. Mike is eliminated. He must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers. See ya, Mike. Hannah and Tom have a small fight. Tess has a major meltdown. Hannah and Lake bond slightly. Final 8. Alliances and relationships. Hook, line, and screamer. After watching a horror movie, campers are led to believe that they have been abandoned on an island due to an escaped psycho killer with a chainsaw and a hook being on the loose. The last camper still alive wins invincibility, while the camper who does the worst job at surviving will be eliminated at the campfire ceremony. The first camper killed is Gabby. The second camper killed is Hannah. The third camper killed is Logan. The fourth camper killed is Tom. The fifth camper killed is Tess. The sixth camper killed is Lake. The seventh camper killed is Chase. Dawn is the last camper alive, winning invincibility. Tess and Tom bond slightly. Tess is impressing the rest of the team. Hannah and Tom find something in common. Okay, Chase does the worst job at surviving. Chase is eliminated because of this. Final 7. Alliances. Relationships. Also, I think every total drama character is now eliminated, so it's all Disventure Camp now. Dang. The Wild Hunt. Campers have 8 hours to trap an animal and bring it back to the campfire unharmed. Before the challenge begins, campers take turns pulling slips of paper out of a hat to decide what animal they will be hunting. When the challenge starts, campers will have 1 minute to collect as much equipment as they want. The first camper to bring their animal back wins a feast of all their favorite foods, while the loser must clean the communal washrooms. Logan selects frog. Gabby selects beaver. Tess selects chipmunk. Blake selects bear. Tom selects deer. Hannah selects duck. Dawn selects raccoon. The challenge begins. Tess brings back the chipmunk first and wins a feast. Hannah brings back the duck. Gabby brings back the beaver. Blake brings back the bear. Tom brings back the deer. Logan brings back the frog. Dawn brings back the raccoon last and must clean the communal washrooms. Dawn is eliminated because of that. Lake and Tess bond strongly. Hannah's targeting Lake. Oh, why? Why would you? Hannah has a slightly negative opinion about Lake. Logan is targeting Gabby. Logan considers Gabby somewhat threatening. Gabby is targeting Logan. Oh, he's here. Hey, there you are. Oh. Oh, okay. I was in the middle of a Brant Steele. I was in the middle of a Brant Steele. In the middle of it. Yeah, I'm on episode 19 right now. It's going good. Yeah, hold on. Nobody from all the total drama people are out, I think, which is surprising.
Oh, total drama is Disventure Camp?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They just finished that one animal challenge, whichever it's called.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I had to fix some things.
Alright.
Yeah, where was I at? I think I was at this one. Tom is targeting.
Tess is here.
Yeah, Tom is targeting Tess. Tom considers Tess someone threatening. Some of these
You're
are.
not threatening. Shut up, Tom. Be quiet.
Lake would not do that. Lake strongly dislikes Hannah. Oh, why? I love you both. That cannot be the case.
Okay.
Yeah, every total drama character. No, Dawn's still there, but Dawn got it. Dawn finished last, so she's probably out. So I have 6 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you're out, and I'm pretty sure it's Dawn. So it's Tess. Oh, never. Wait. Okay, I guess Dawn's safe. Weird. I thought she would have been out because she was last. Weird. I thought Dawn would have been out. It said like she was last at something, and she had to clean washrooms.
Oh no! Like it's basically to get the last place you get a punishment. You're not paying to get punishment.
Lake gets the 3rd marshmallow. Tom gets the 4th. Gabby and Hannigan have not received a marshmallow.
Oh no!
Logan, and the final marshmallow goes to.
Gabby goes to. I think Gabby's going home.
Yep. Hannah got the last one, and Gabby was actually one of the comebackers.
Oh.
It was her and
Who's the other one?
Tom. It was Gabby and Tom both.
Oh.
Dawn voted for Gabby. Gabby voted for Hannah. Hannah voted for Gabby. Lake voted for Hannah. Logan voted for Gabby. Tess voted for Gabby. Tom voted for Hannah. Final 6. Dawn is still in as the remaining total drama contestant. Alliances and relationships. Oh, here's a long one. Tri-arm triathlon. Campers compete in 3 challenges while handcuffed to a partner. Before each challenge, pairs will be offered to take a wimp key. If a pair takes the key, they will be freed from their partner, but will also be eliminated from the challenge. For the first challenge, competitive chow down, pairs must choose a feeder with an eater. While the eater must have their hands behind them at all times, the feeder must feed their partner. The first feeder to complete their platter of food wins the challenge for their pair. For the second challenge, pairs must canoe out to Boney Island and open a package that is waiting for them. In the package is a portion of a cursed idol, which must be returned to the cave of treacherous terror, but campers will have to piggyback their partner there. The first pair to return their idol wins the challenge. For the final challenge, the totem pole of shame and humiliation, pairs must assemble a totem pole starting from the first camper voted out to the most recent, using wooden heads of those eliminated before them. The first pair to correctly assemble the totem pole wins the challenge. The pair that wins the most challenges wins invincibility. If all 3 pairs win a challenge, no one wins invincibility. The first pair are Logan and Tom. Second, Hannah and Tess. And Dawn and Lake.
I like that pair. I like pairs.
Hannah and Tess win the first challenge. Hannah and Tess win challenge number 2. Nice. Hannah and Tess win invincibility.
Can't blow up today.
Hannah and Tom have a small fight, or a major fight, and Dawn and Hannah bond strongly. Hannah's targeting Lake.
Yeah, I knew Hannah.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Tom is targeting Dawn. He has a slightly negative opinion. Dawn is targeting Logan. Tess is targeting Tom.
Yes, guys, get your revenge. Come on, vote her off. Not happening. Don't try, Tom. Tess will be coming after you. And I'll make sure of it.
I have 5 marshmallows. If you don't receive one, you're eliminated. Hannah, Tess, Dawn, Tom. It's between Lake and Logan. Oh boy.
I think it's Lake, sadly. I feel like it's him.
The final marshmallow goes to... Oh, wait! She got one.
Oh, I was wrong.
Logan is eliminated. He must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers.
That's a Lake in the final 5. What?
No way. Dawn voted for Logan. Hannah voted for Lake. Lake voted for Logan. Logan voted for Lake. Tess voted for Tom.
Tess was so close.
Tom voted for Logan.
Tess is so close to winning twice. Tess is so close to winning 2 Brant Steels. Lake can also win 2 Brant Steels.
Ooh, what is this, a jury?
Yep. I want to see what's in the season.
Yep.
Aiden, Ara, Ashley, Benji, Grinham, Chase, Emma, Gabby, Izzy, Julia, Kitty, Zoe, Tyler, Lindsay, Logan, Mike, Taylor, Tyler. So, cool.
Yep. The losers reveal their opinions on the remaining campers. There's no jury. All 17 losers will vote out one of the final 5 campers. Just like they did with poor Lashana. You know.
There's a Tess. No!
Uh-oh.
Vote. What?
Aiden voted for Tess. Ara voted for Tom. Ashley voted for Tom. Benji voted for Tess. Bruno voted for Tess. Oh no. Chase voted for Tess. Oh no. Emma voted for Chase. Gabby voted for Tess. Izzy voted for Tess. Julia voted for Tess. Oh crap.
No, I don't want to win.
Oh no.
I hate this game. Who did that? Who convinced? Hey, we should vote Tess out.
Yep.
Who did that?
Everyone pretty much voted for Tess except Tess herself. Well, except Aiden. And a couple others.
Ara and Ashley voted Tom. Thank you, Ara. Thank you, Ashley. The rest of you, I don't care for it.
Sorry, Tess.
I'm mad at the rest of you.
How are my? I want to know how my 2 queens are in this. That's crazy. And wow. Okay.
I saved through the final 2.
That would be even more surprising. Lake and Tom. Tom and Lake. So relationships. Finding your way. After waking up in the middle of a forest, campers are informed by Chef Hatchet that in pairs they must navigate their way north back to camp. Before they begin, each pair is given a bag containing everything they'll need, except food. The first pair to find their way back to camp and touch the totem pole wins invincibility. The first pair are Dawn and Lake, and Hannah and Tom. Dawn and Lake win invincibility. Lake and Tom bond slightly. Lake is impressing the rest of the team. Okay, I have 3 marshmallows. If you don't get one, you must board the boat of losers. The first marshmallow goes to Lake. Second, Dawn.
I really want to see Hannah safe. Hannah safe. Come on, Hannah. I hope Hannah's safe.
The final marshmallow goes to
Hannah? Hannah? Hannah?
It goes to... Oh, Chef will eliminate either Hannah or Tom.
Tom. Eliminate Tom, the chef.
He chooses... Tom. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Oh, Hannah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
She got the same exact
No.
placement as her season. Can you believe it?
no, I thought it was like Tom must board the loser boat or something.
Oh, it's marshmallows.
That's what I thought. Don't jinx me like that. Oh my god.
Dang.
Can Tom
Dawn...
return to the game? Now I want Tom out.
Tom did return. It says returned.
Come on,
3
Lake,
people
I'm
left.
rooting for you. I do not want to see Tom
Go,
win.
Queen.
If Tom wins, I will be very upset. I like Tom in Disventure camp. But in this Brant Steele, from what I've heard, no.
Tom feels unbreakable relationship. Lake feels an unbreakable relationship. And Dawn and Lake feel dislike. I triple dog dare you. Due to the producers running out of insane ways to torture the remaining campers, they turn to the outest campers for ideas. In this challenge, each camper will take turns spinning a bottle that is attached to a board. Whichever out's camper face the bottle stops on determines the dare the camper will perform. If the camper takes their dare, they win a get out of dare freebie. The camper can also inflict the dare onto another camper with the goal of eliminating them, but if the dared camper has a freebie, they can use it at any time. Campers can give each their freebies if they choose to. If a camper refuses to do a dare, they will automatically eliminate from the challenge and the game. Lake gets a dare from Chase. Pretend to be a chicken while wearing a chicken hat. Lake passes the dare to Dawn. Dawn completes the dare. Dare 2. Tom gets a dare from Gabby. Stuff several eggs in your mouth. Tom passes the dare to Lake. Lake completes the dare. Dare 3. Dawn gets a dare from Benji. Slap yourself multiple times. Dawn passes the dare to Tom. Tom completes the dare. Lake gets a dare from Ashley. Chew your own toenail slowly. Lake completes the dare to get out of dare freebie. Tom gets a dare from Emma. Kiss a dead fish. Tom passes the dare to Dawn. Dawn completes the dare. Dare 6. Dawn gets a dare from Lindsay. Have your head shaved by Chef Hatchet. Dawn completes the dare to get out of dare freebie. Lake gets a dare from Aiden. Put on a play where you must kiss a sock puppet made from the socks Chef Hatchet is currently wearing.
Aiden would do that. Aiden likes Blaze Drama Theater. This dare makes sense, surprisingly.
Lake passes the dare to Tom. Tom refuses the dare and is eliminated.
Like, no.
Tom loses.
Oh, bye, Tom.
He must walk the dock of shame and board the boat of losers.
Yay! Tom is out. Tom is out.
Dawn and Tom have a major fight. Dawn and Lake have a major fight. Dawn and Tom bond slightly.
Why is there interaction? Tom's already out.
Yeah, and why is there an alliance? Our finalists are Dawn and Lake.
Yes, he's so close.
Woo woo!
No.
All
No.
What?
I'll play your game. I almost fell. Keep going.
All previous eliminated campers will cheer for a side. Dawn has 8 supporters. They are Ara, Ashley, Benji, Bruno, Izzy, Logan, Mike, and Tom. Dawn has 8 Wait, no, that was... Okay, Lake has 12 supporters.
Oh, she has more supporters.
Aiden, Chase, Emma, Gabby, Hannah, Julia, Kitty, Lindsay, Taylor, Tess, Tyler, and Zoe. Rejected Olympic relay race. The final 2 campers must compete in 3 parts, which are supposedly pitched to the Olympic Committee but rejected as an Olympic sport. One camper must wear a chicken hat, while the other must wear a cow hat. First campers must run to the first locations and shimmy up a pole to retrieve a flag. Then they must cross a 300-meter balance beam suspended across a massive gorge, with man-eating fresh water sharks below, while carrying an eagle egg. Finally, once across, it is a long-distance run to the finish. Along the way, the cheering campers can help who they're rooting for. The first camper to reach the finish wins Total Drama Island and 100, or it's actually Disventure Camper versus Total Drama, and $100,000. Dawn and Lake compete. Dawn wears the chicken hat.
Lake can be our second winner of the Brant Steele 2 times.
Yeah. Lake wears the cow hat. The challenge begins. Lake retrieves the flag. Lake makes it across the bridge with an eagle egg. Dawn retrieves the flag. Dawn makes it across the bridge with the eagle egg.
Oh.
Lake crosses the finish line. Does that mean?
Is it 2 times?
Woo! Let's go! Oh my god, I got lucky 2 times. Let's freaking go! Congratulations, Lake. You are the winner. You will receive a $100,000 check. Let's freaking go!
Good job, Lake. Woohoo!
Let's go!
Lake, take the $1,000. Take it.
Lake has to make a choice. Lake has to make a choice. She can take the $1,000, or she can give all 22 campers a chance to find a hidden briefcase containing $1 million.
Let's see if she's in the next one. Total Drama action.
Lake chooses to give up the $100,000. 14 campers end up colliding with the water. They will compete for $1,000 in Total Drama action.
Is Lake does, or she does fall into the water?
Wait, this continues? I did not know that.
Oh, no, Hannah. Is it? Yes, Tess is in this one.
Oh, so it
Good job,
continues. I did not know that.
Tess. Well, we'll have to make an action one of this. They didn't post one.
Yeah, but I think you have to work your way through again, I think.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Well, Hannah, Tess is in this one, so that's fine for me.
So we have Ara, Ashley, Benji, Bruno, Chase, Julia, Kitty, Lake, Logan, Mike, Tess, Tom, Tyler, and Zoe.
That is so uneven. Oh my god, it's 8-6.
I know. So they do have Total Drama action on here.
They do, it just doesn't work.
Oh.
And that is game.
Yep.
And that's to find out the elimination order.
Yeah, I'll have to go to where that's at. So, 22nd Taylor, 21st Ara, 20th Julia, 19th Ashley, 18th Zoe, 17th Aiden, 16th Benji, 15th Kitty, 14th Bruno, 13th Izzy, 12th Lindsay, 11th Emma, 10th Tyler, 9th Mike, 8th Chase, 7th Gabby, 6th Logan, 5th Tess, 4th Hannah, 3rd Tom, and 2nd Dawn, and Lake wins. Yay. Dawn won the most invincibility, and Tess received the most votes, sadly.
Excuse me? Excuse?
Oh, no.
Me? Who voted her? I need to use votes right now. Who the in the world decided to vote her out? I need to see these. I'm gonna watch this video and see who voted her to know why the hell she got some 19 votes. She should be having 0 votes. Why is she getting 19 votes? Unacceptable.
Something must have happened.
Now I kind of don't like the Brant Steele. I'm irritated. I'm pissed off.
But yeah, that is game. This was one of my longer Brant Steels that I've done because lots was going on, but it was still fun, you know?
The extreme torture one was a lot to read. Was it a lot to read? The extreme torture one?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
How long did it take you to read it?
I'm not really sure, but some of the challenge explanations had a lot of paragraphs, so.
Oh.
So yeah.
That's the game. Is the video still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the game.
Yep. And we'll figure out what Brant Steele we want to do next time.
That's all I'm on this Disventure camp. Disventure camp versus Reality Resort.
That'd be a good one.
Yep. And then Total Drama versus Disventure camp versus Reality Resort.
Okay.
So we can do Disventure Camp versus Reality Resort next.
Okay, that's fine. It'll be Reality Resort's first time in one of these. We want to use the.
Yep.
We're gonna use. If we use the Total Drama skin again, then that's fine. But when we do the one with all three of them, it may have to be a different one.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that's what we'll do next time. Disventure Camp versus Reality Resort, and we'll see what happens there.
And the Total Drama versus Disventure Camp versus Reality Resort.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
But yeah, hope you're looking forward to that next week. And then the one with the three of them will be the week after, so stay tuned for them. Stay tuned for them.
Yep.
Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. That Brant Steele was okay until Tess got the most votes.
Yeah.
I can't really rate it because I wasn't there for the whole thing. I didn't get there until late pre-merge, late merge, but yeah. The one is really good though. Really good winner.
Yes.
Did Lake get any votes?
Let me see.
I don't think she got any.
She only got 4 votes. Mike got no votes.
Okay. You wanna play some Roblox?
Sure.